Kaylin. I also go by kaycreigh, Queen of the Marmots, as that is what they crowned me when I was hiking in Colorado last week into this week. But now I have returned. We are ready to get back into this. Coach of the LA Spice, the spiciest draft team there is. I'm doing my job correctly. Anyways, I think that we need to address the Mimikyu in the room. I got my merch shirt in, and I'm obsessed. I have slept in it the past 2 days. I'm a garbage human. It's fine. But yes, this week we are taking on Mr. Talent and the New York Marauders. I took a minute to memorize that one because it didn't have a Pokemon in the title. I think that that's just a sports team. I'm not totally sure. But yes. Be sure to check out his side of the battle. Lovely, lovely human. And sorry this is going up late. There was some scheduling conflicts with me being out of town and then him not realizing that he had plans. It wasn't really anybody's fault. It just, these things do happen. But yeah, okay. I say we get into the team builder, but only after you guys promise to leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. And, alright. Alright, so first up we have Mimikyu. Her job is to break his team down so that either Houndoom or Garchomp can clean up late game. +2 Z fighting, always Oko's Empoleon unless it's the, Chople Berry? Yeah. But even then, the +2 Z fighting into +2 Drain Punch should KO. And then our speed investment is for Gyarados, so we outspeed it in any world unless it is Scarfed. Then we have Garchomp, who is a mid to late game win con. If he brings Mega Audino, we actually set up on it, oddly enough, if it doesn't have Ice Beam. And then the speed is for Houndoom creeping Adamant Mimikyu. With Sub, we can take advantage of him switching out so that we can then, do whatever. Obviously, always worried about ice coverage, that sort of thing. But Sub, Swords Dance, Dragon Claw, Earthquake. So the idea is that we sub down to our Salac Berry, so then we boost our speed, and it's essentially a Choice Scarf, but we can change our moves. So if we do get behind a sub, get the Salac Berry up with Swords Dance, we're in a pretty good position. And, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Up next, we have Kerberos, who in the sun does pretty much just takes care of the team. We can't really bring Nasty Plot because there's nothing that we can really set up on. But if we do get Sun up, then there aren't really that many switches. But yeah, speed is for Latios, just outright. We could speed tie Ambipom, but Mawile or Porygon 2 can beat Ambipom if it comes, so we're not too concerned about it. But yes, so we do have Hidden Power Ground, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, and Sunny Day to manually set that sun. Okay. Then we have Crobat. Morticia is coming. We were originally going to bring Ninetales, but then we decided that potentially Scarf Buzzwole could be an issue, and this kind of helps check it. But it also checks +1 Gyarados, and we can set up the sun. Worst case scenario, if it gets to a point where we're like, oh, we're gonna die, sun. That sort of thing. But Brave Bird's in Headbutt. Brave Bird is obviously just good type coverage, as well as it is going to Oko Buzzwole in pretty much every situation. And Zen Headbutt for the Nihilego. And U-turn and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, 228 speed. We outspeed everything on his team, even if it's Scarfed. Wednesday is coming because she hardwalls Nihilego. Obviously with the resisting or / being immune to both of its primary typings. Iron Head Okos it every day. Not every day, but most of the time. But Stealth Rocks because Thunder Punch for Gyarados, so it can't just set up on us, and Play Rough is for Latios. And Sheer Force over Intimidate because Sheer Force just gives us the damage output that we need. leftovers as well, because she's a little bulky. The special defense, she can take a little bit, 252 HP. Allows us to be kind of chonky. Speaking of chonky, last but not least, we do have Ernie, the Porygon 2. And it actually is the same moves as last week. It just happened. But we live Adamant, +1, Z Waterfall, or Z Bounce from Gyarados after Rocks. And the special attack is so that we can break subs from Buzzwole if he brings sub 3 attacks. Yeah. If he brings the Stunfisk, then we can just click Toxic on it. If we get Toxic in return, that's kind of a bummer, but like, that's where we are. That's things. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I had been traveling, and I have a lot of stuff going on because I'm leaving on Tuesday for DC, and I haven't really practiced this week, so I'm really sorry for that. I don't know that I'm going to be playing my best. I just, like, have been exhausted and haven't been, like... Usually I practice every single night, and I think I did, like, 1 game of practice. And so I hope to not let you guys down. I'm sorry if I do, but we're going to try our best. In worst case scenario, we are going to be really cute doing it, and then I'm going to go take a nap in this shirt because it's super comfy afterwards. And... yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So, let's go ahead and get into that battle. The Stunfisk is coming! Okay, that was one I did not write down for sure. Empoleon, yes. Nihilego Latias, yes. Buzzwole, I assume that means it's Scarfed. I think that it has to be against me. That or like, well, I don't think it would do sub 3 attacks because we have Infiltrator on Crobat. And then Gyarados. 3, 4. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. I think the Crobat leads since we are Scarfed and outspeed everything on his team. No matter what. Is a pretty safe thing because we can always just U-turn if we're out against something that we don't want to be out against. Confirm. Okay. Alright, who does he lead? I also need to remember to take notes as to where things are health-wise because I always forget. We'll see though. Okay. He's leading Stunfisk. Okay. Okay, let's look at Crobat into Stunfisk. Apparently. So I mean, he could be out here. He could be like a... I don't know, he could be out here to set rocks, I guess. He gets static? Oh, I don't want to U-turn then, because that would be sucko. If we got static. Does it get any other abilities? I don't know. We're not gonna risk it. Let's just go hard switch into P2. He may fire off a poison. we just poison him right back. Yeah? Is that what we're saying? Small Wild doesn't want to take an Earth Power. Yeah. Yeah, we can't U-turn. Okay, so he does get rocks up. Okay. Let's look at Porygon 2. versus this thing. So we are going to click Toxic. So Stunfisk is poisoned. He has Stealth Rocks. He might poison us back, but that's okay. He does. But we, dodge. We take those. So he's Stealth Rocks, Toxic. He is poisoned. I don't have any idea of its item yet. I don't know if it's leftovers, because as I learned last time, leftovers activate before the poison. Okay. That's why I was confused with Hippo last week. Okay, so I could, I don't really want, let's look at Mawile. I don't really want anything to get poisoned. I also don't want anything to get paralyzed. I don't, but it's also like Wednesday's already slow. He does way more with Earth Power than we do with Play Rough. Why am I struggling so hard? Because, like, we need Ernie for Gyarados. Oh my gosh. I genuinely don't know what to do against this thing. I have 17 seconds, so I gotta choose. We're just going to return, see if we can get actually paralyzed. Because then we would be... Dang it. I was hoping for the para. So he does have leftovers. I'm gonna click return. He may not stay in. Yeah, okay. I wish I would have clicked. So Empoleon, this is gonna do nothing. Yeah. However, I think we're pretty safe to just stay in here and click discharge. It doesn't do too much, but the like analytic boost may help us out a little bit. Let's look at Empoleon. Yeah. Yeah, we do like 40. It's not too much, but discharge, knockoff. Alright, we were slightly worried about that, and he crit with the knockoff. It's kind of a bad sign. So, okay, so he's the electric berry, which is good to know because then we can actually, we can use Mimikyu's, the, like, Phytanium Z. We're gonna recover. He might switch out here because it's pretty free, now that he's knocked off. But we need to recover on Ernie. Okay, but he was the... Electric Berry. So he's not Z-move or anything. And, you know, I should have paid attention to where Stunfisk was before he switched out, but I, as they say, didn't. My dog is outside barking. Oh wait, do we die to this? No, we don't. Okay. Okay, we still kind of chewed. Alright, so we do need to switch out. So he has a knockoff, EQ, the berry. I'm sorry that my dog is barking outside. It's really annoying, actually. Alright. So we can't bring in... We could bring in Mawile. I mean, not Mawile. We could bring in Mimikyu. Because Mimikyu is Z, so he doesn't really care. I mean, obviously, I'd rather get her in safely. But... Let's try it. Like, he might go for the knockoff, he might go for the earthquake, like, whatever, it's fine. And he's not going to knock us off, so he knows that we are Z. Okay. And I think, let's see, does he switch anything into... Like, what would he want to bring in on this Mimikyu? Maybe Nihilego? In which case, like, fine. You know, I think that I'm pretty... Do I Sword Stance? Do I... Okay, let's look. Nihilego could be Scarf, and then it would outspeed me, and then that would be a bad time. So I don't think that I can risk a Nihilego coming in and, like, on a Sword Stance and ruining my life. Sludge Wave does, like, 65% though. How much does Z... That would put it in range, potentially, of Shadow Sneak, kind of. You know what, screw it, I'm clicking Sword Stance. And he's probably gonna do some big boy damage to us, but like... Alright, EQ. So he doesn't have a steel move, otherwise I think he would have clicked it. Okay, so we are at +2. We knock out with... Wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let's look at, Empoleon. We could knock out with regular Drain Punch. I say we just go Drain Punch. Aqua Jet. But luckily, we are going to get that health back. Yum, 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 yum. There we go. So, Empoleon is down. Which is good news for us. Getting rid of that priority is nice. It allows Garchomp to come in more freely at the end. And hopefully kind of clean. We'll see though. Same with, it also is good for Kerberos, because we didn't want that priority Aqua Jet. Okay. Buzzwole. I feel like he's gotta be Scarf, right? He could lock himself into EQ. He's bringing it out against this. I feel like this is Jolly max attack with Scarf. I think that he has to be Jolly Scarf. Even with Earthquake, we... Stay alive, barely. I think that it's kind of worth just clicking the play rough. He has Iron Head? He gets Iron Head? Okay, see, I didn't know that. I should have known coming in. I didn't know it got Iron Head. Okay, so Mimikyu's down. That kind of sucks. Alright, but we just come out into the Crobat. Switch. Crobat. So, what does he... to Ironhead because he has Ironhead. Ironhead does 39%. That's not really worth it to him, I don't think. How much does Nihilego? I have 70 seconds. Okay. If he does choose to come in with Nihilego, he would take 48% to Brave Bird. I feel like I just have to... I'm gonna click Zen Headbutt, thinking that he might go into Nihilego. Nah, we're just... I don't know! Whatever, I don't care, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. He went into Stun Fist. Okay. Hopefully this thing doesn't paralyze us. Okay, at least we didn't get paralyzed. So, we are going to... not take a discharge from this thing. And could have an ice move, and I don't want to go into Garchomp because of that. Let's look at Mawile. I know that I'm like, I don't want to play Mawile. Because that's my like hard wall to Nihilego. It's sad Mimikyu died. I should have known. I should have known. Whatever. Okay. Okay. I can still win without Mimikyu. I still have things that check all the stuff. Stunted. I have 27 seconds. And it does so much. So much damage to me. I mean, okay, we're going into Ernie. Ernie's already poisoned. Like, whatever. What's he gonna do? Because at this point, like we don't have Eviolite. We're already poisoned. If he knocks us out, then yeah, he goes for Toxic. Predicting something? I don't know what he would predict. Okay. So, we are going to recover here. He might switch out into something else, in which case, like, maybe I would want to use the discharge. But, because he seems to be wanting to save this thing. I mean, I'm afraid of it, so... I mean... Okay, he withdrew. So he went into the Buzzwole. He can pretty freely lock himself into a fighting move here. Because my Mimikyu is gone. Like, he doesn't lose a lot by that. Crobat. Let's look at how much he's gonna take from a Scarfed Buzzwole. Ice Punch. He could go Ice Punch and that would do a lot. I think it would actually knock us out. Is it worth it to him? If he uses superpower on Ernie, that does a lot, and that's calced with the Emvee light. But Ice Punch doesn't do that much. You know, I think that we just need to see what he locks himself into. So I'm going to click Discharge. No, he did go for the superpower, so that's going to knock us out. That's bye to Oni. That's okay. I couldn't risk the ice move. Alright, so, what am I saying here? Switch. Into Crobat. I mean, I think that I just need to go for Brave Bird. Like, no matter what. Like, I think I just click Brave Bird. He probably switches out, but, like, I don't know. Yeah. Like, it's fine. He really wants to get paralysis, I think, is why he keeps switching this thing in. Also because it, like, tanks things. But don't get paralyzed. Okay. Okay. And I need to save the Crobat. I think I can because this thing goes down at the end of this turn, I think I can pretty safely switch into... What does he have left, and what does he not have really good switch-ins to? I don't know. I feel like I'm probably just in trouble right now, to be honest. I'm just gonna bring out Garchomp. No, he probably tries to poison one last thing. No, I don't know. I don't know what he does. I'm gonna go into Mawile. Because I don't want to take more damage on the Crobat. Okay, yeah, he does try and poison again. So, we get Mawile in for free. He dies to poison this turn? No, he lives. Alright. Mawile into Stunfisk. Do we outspeed? That's something that I don't know. We should. We could. I'm just gonna click I mean, everything knocks out at this point. Just gonna click Play Rough. Like, it could have missed, but I didn't have any other... Oh, cute. Okay, I guess out of all the things to get paralyzed, like... eh. Okay, so Stunfisk is down. I could have just gone for Rocks that turn, but I couldn't risk him using the Earth Power and getting a lot of damage off on us. Because, like, he would have gone to gone down to Toxic at the end of the turn, but I couldn't afford to go down to it. Gouda? Gyarados. Attack. -1. Into a Gyarados. Did I spell Gyarados wrong? How does one spell... No, I did it. I did it right. That's fine. It's all good. He could be Z-move. And Thunder Punch with the attack drop does not do enough. Do I? I can't switch into Crobat. I have to leave Crobat. What if he uses his turn thinking I'm going to switch to Dragon Dance? You know what? If he does go for the Z Earthquake, then he goes for the Z Earthquake. We're going to Thunder Punch in the event that he uses Waterfall. Okay, so that potentially... Okay, or if he crits, then... Of course, we don't get a crit. I don't know. If I go into Crobat, I mean, we die to everything. I feel like it's important that I leave, because Crobat can check, Buzzwole, Crobat can check Nihilego, Crobat can check whatever, Garchomp is a late game win con. So I still have a check to Nihilego, even if this thing goes down. I have 39 seconds. Let's look at Garchomp. Nothing he has 2-hit KOs us? But we don't have anything that 2-hit KOs him. You know what? Screw it. Come on, get the para. No. Okay. Alright. So he switched out. Mawile is at like half health. And let's look at Buzzwole. We know he's Choice Scarf. We know he has Superpower. That knocks us out. So does Earthquake. I feel like he just goes for the Superpower. How much does Crobat take to a Superpower after Rocks? Superpower 22. So we would live. If he goes for Superpower. If he goes for Ice Punch, then we're donezo. And then that's pretty much GG. Go into Crowbat. Don't go for Ice Punch, please. I mean, it was pretty... other than, like... Ooh, that did way more than I thought it was going to. Oh, we do get knocked out. I don't know. I don't know, guys. So he's locked into Superpower. Which means that I could come in with Garchomp. And get behind a sub. I don't know. Like, at this point, I don't think we're winning. Because the Crobat's gone. I mean, we still have Mawile, so we at least check some things. But, like... Let's get behind a sub. The Intimidate was a little bit of a bother. Okay. So. I say we Swords Dance. And then next turn we substitute again. So we're back up. We're at +1 now for attack. And this probably breaks this up. Yeah. Garchomp at +1. What are we looking at? Into Gyarados. Okay. He hasn't revealed much about his sets. Which, like, if you could, that'd be great. Thanks. I'm gonna go behind one more substitute. See if he switches out. No, he doesn't. That's okay. So we're gonna take some damage still, but that might pop our berry. No, wait. Do we take damage through substitute? I know it's through protect. Do we take damage through... I don't know how this works. I'm gonna be totally honest. Like, does it just fade the substitute? Yeah, it does. All right. All right. Okay. So... Either I can sub one more time. In the event that he switches, I'll activate my berry. I'm going to sub one more time. So now we're super speedy. And that's going to break that. So here's what we're going to hope. We're going to hope for a crit. Because Dragon Claw is all we got. Oh wait, no. I can knock out with Dragon Claw from this. No, I can't. Okay. I don't... From what I saw, we're gonna do 87%. I guess that's not in any defense investment. Okay, well, I'd say that we just gotta go into... He probably goes into his Scarf user, right? He just goes into Buzzwole, uses Earthquake, and then, like, it's GG. I mean, I don't foresee that being anything different. Okay. Is there any way for me to still win? Let's look at Buzzful. Wait, Earthquake doesn't do that much to... Oh, I'm at level 100, that's why. Superpowered KOs. But it doesn't KO after he uses it once. So in order for this to work, so if he locks himself into superpower, he gets the attack drop, but then it goes back to neutral because of beast boost, so actually that's not even great. But his defense drops, but he still outspeeds. So I think we just lose here. Yeah, because Beast Boost, he just goes back to neutral. Like, we just lose. It's fine. I don't care. It's fine. Yeah, there's no way that we win here. And we're just gonna click flamethrower because it's all we got. And then we lose. It's fine. Yeah, GG. And I also forgot about rocks when I was calcing before, so it's fine. Alright. Well, GG, Mr. Talent. Thank you for playing me. I am about to go out of town. So next battle that you guys see, it's going to be a different background. I'm going to be in DC for Worlds, and I'm staying at my mom's house, so I'll be there for like 2 weeks. So theoretically 2 battles we should have in the different background. I'm not totally sure. But yeah, that was a great time. And I hope that you guys are having a great day. And I do want to give a special thank you to my patrons of the month. If you guys haven't checked out Patreon yet, you totally should. I do special photo shoots every single month with those. I thought this month was going to be Misty, but it's actually going to be like an anime Kekro one. I don't know. These are the choices that I make in my life. Next month is Misty. But they're both pretty good. And, yeah, special thank you to Billy. You are amazing. And, that's all I have to say. So, tune in next time for more shenanigans. I'm going to bed. All right.